Off this topic by asking a rhetorical question just for something to think in your heads. Okay, let's say the year is 20 years from now, and the world has got no better than what it is right now. It's just full of hatred, full of prejudice. We're just going through another Great Depression. Let's just say it like that. And you're in what? Let's say you're in your 90s, stuff like that. And you're just thinking about probably wanting to leave this world. It's not getting any better for you. You lived a good life, and you just want to go. And what better way to go than assisted suicide? So we're gonna have a discussion about assisted suicide today, and hopefully I can persuade you into just maybe change your thoughts about how you think about assisted suicide. So have you realized that assisted suicide rates have, I'm sorry, not assisted suicide, but regular suicide, hanging and stuff like that, the rates have been going up lately. Well, the reason of that is because teens are starting to be, have problems with school or bullying, or let's say dating. It's so many endless results of why teens are committing suicide. What is causing this spike? As I said, just school, bullying, dating, just being, traumatically unstable. You just don't want to be here any longer, and it causes for you to take your own life. Why I feel that it should be legal? Honestly, because you shouldn't have to answer to why you would want to take your own life. Yes, by us being Christians, in the Bible it says, that's not right, and it's a sin. But how I feel about it is, it's your life. If that's how you feel like what you need to do, by all means. If you feel like you lived a great life, your family and friends are okay with it, they'll be able to cope with it, then by all means, if that's the way you want to go out. So, why is it beneficial? I feel that, you won't have to suffer anymore. It's beneficial because you won't have any more long suffering. You're going to be at peace with yourself. Your family will be at peace. So it'll be beneficial to both parties. Times have changed. The times have changed. Hey, I'm sorry. Pause it. And go. Times have changed, and it's just we're living in a different society now where people are feeling like it's a better way to go. It's just how the society is moving now. We just had we were talking about the rapper, XXXTentacion, and how his music, affected other people, and his death actually, brought people to commit suicide. It's been reported, but I didn't really go in depth into looking into it. But they say some people are saying that his death actually, caused a couple of suicides on this past Monday. So it was pretty bad. So normally it has occurred with older citizens. I haven't really read any reports for being younger, but yeah, it's starting to happen a lot with older citizens. For one, Dr. David Goodall, that's the latest one that I heard about. He was a doctor out in, I want to say, Australia, and he went to Switzerland because it's legal in Switzerland to do assisted suicide. He was a doctor. He was 100 and I want to say 104 to 111. I'm not sure his age, but yeah, he was in between those. And he was like, I'm not happy. I've lived a good life. I was a successful doctor. So it's just time. And his family was okay with it. They came to terms with it. He lived to be almost 100 and 100. He was already past 100. So he was just like, it's time for me to go. So he went out peacefully. He had all requests that he wanted before his passing. He went out to Beethoven, the Ninth Symphony, and so he lived a prosperous life how he wanted to. We're all living in a doomed society, basically. Honestly, I feel like we're living in post Jim Crow law era. It's just not getting any better. We're living under Trump's administration, and it's just not going the way how we ever thought it would go. I feel like we're heading into another Great Depression. The way things are looking right now, with all these laws and upcoming, stuff that's probably going to send our economy and our whole society in just an uproar. So we're living in a doomed society. Religion, it could have a certain impact, and the rules and consequences against it. But like I stated earlier, it's your life. I mean, yes, your religion could, state that something, Satan, it's not right for you to do this or in that, but it's your life.